Good morning, my name is Clive Harvey and it is the 23rd of January, a lovely sunny morning in the UK. So the reason for this video is I just want to run through the full procedure on withdrawing your earnings from PayOutPro, as well as actually funding again. So just to quickly show you though, before I go into that, is just the front page of PayOutPro and sort of how things are going. So this is the front screen. As you can see, the member base is growing every day. It's becoming extremely popular, and I expect that will start growing even quicker once people start seeing the actual proof of people withdrawing from this system. And again, it's 100% withdrawals from your earnings. Total earned, so this is the system total earned. This is what it's made from the external funds, so it's based on forex trading. We have traders in the background doing 100% of the earnings into the system. Members online, and then the total paid out. So you can see the difference from the total paid out. So this is what all the members have withdrawn against what the system has made. So that's way over 50% that people have drawn out of the system, which is pretty good. So I have run through the procedure and I've logged in already. So when you do log in, you have to go through a security process where you get an email, you put an ID number in there, and then you log in. So I've already logged in. Just to quickly show my results. So for the past 3 days, I've earned $13.97. So these are realistic funds. I see people promoting systems out there going, oh, put $10 in, make $10,000 in a day. That's never the case. This one is realistic funds, realistic earnings, sorry, and I can physically withdraw 100% of those earnings out of the system, and I can do whatever I want with it. I can keep it, or I can repurchase and purchase a new plan. So my daily income, daily earnings will increase over time. I do have some earnings in there, some funds in there which I did deposit, but unfortunately for the plan level 1 it is $10, so I've just got under that. So by me withdrawing, I hopefully should be able to buy 2 level 1 plans today. And then the great thing about this front screen, or the dashboard, sorry, is you can see over time your daily earnings. So as you can see that this chart, they're increasing slowly over time, and that's because I am buying level 1 plans regularly. So that's going to keep increasing. Eventually those plans will expire, and then this will slightly drop, but then it will start increasing again. My strategy usually with these sort of opportunities is that whatever I fund into them, I will withdraw and keep, and then once I've got that back, I will start repurchasing with my earnings from there. That reduces the risk, so you've got all your money back, and then you'll start earning, so you shall profit basically. But with this system, because it's so stable and it's been built around to follow the rules of the SEC, the SEC, and it's compliant with them, and any lessons learnt from any other opportunities like this that have failed have been implemented into the system. So it's so stable. I am confident to continue to repurchase for now until I build it up to a certain point, and then I'll start holding back some of my earnings whilst I continue to build this, and hopefully have referrals and earn more from commission from them referrals as well. So let's actually get into this now. I'm going to go through the actual withdrawing. So I'm going to withdraw my full earnings. So the way to do this is you go to money, then you go to withdrawal, or withdraw, pretty straightforward. So this is my main, so this is where I'm getting my earnings from, and then I want to pay into coin payments. So you do have perfect money or coin payments. If you don't have a coin payments and you have another Bitcoin wallet, then you would choose coin payments and just follow the procedure, and it should pay out. So that's that. My balance is this. Minimum is to withdraw is $12, so I've got over that. Maximum is 700, which one day I do plan to get to that point. But to begin with, I'm just going to do the full amount. Now withdrawing, there are fees, as it says, a 5% fee. I think that's been slightly reduced actually, but it's a 5% fee on top of this, so that will be deducted by that full amount. But any opportunity, any system like this, there's always going to be fees. You can't get around that. It's because the payment processors will charge that, and so on. When you set up your account, you have to put a PIN in there just to authorize it. So I'll put mine in there. Hopefully I've covered this up so no one sees that. Are you sure you want to withdraw? So that's the full amount, and this is my Bitcoin address. Again, I've covered this up. You enter in your Bitcoin address in the back end of this system, so you don't have to keep doing it every time. I'm going to confirm this, and that's being processed now. So the acceptance or the approval of these withdrawals is done by administrations in the background. So I'm going to wait for them to approve this, and then I will return to this video and continue. So bear with me. Okay, so just returning to this is later on in the day. My day got a bit busy, so I had to come and do the rest of this video a bit later on. But the good news is that my withdrawal has been approved by the administrators, and it has now hit my Bitcoin wallet. So I'm just going to show you the evidence of that and the proof. So this is how much I requested to be withdrawn to my Bitcoin account. Here is the email showing that PayOutPro have approved it, and this is how much I'm expected to see into my Bitcoin wallet. And then a little bit later on, I think roughly all in all, this took about an hour to process through from the point of me withdrawing, the administrators approving it, and then it hitting my Bitcoin wallet. So there's the proving that they've approved it, and then in the next email was from the coin payments to say that the money has been deposited into my wallet within Bitcoin. So that's how much in Bitcoin it is. So just logged into my coin payments Bitcoin wallet. So there's my wallet there, and I can see that it's in there. So this shows that it is tangible money that you are making, and you can physically withdraw this at any time you wish to, and you have full control over what you want to do with this, and whether you want to repurchase within PayOutPro and purchase more levels, or you just keep this and earn the profits from it. So that's entirely up to yourselves as well. But the next step I want to do now is actually deposit this back into PayOutPro to enable me to pay for the next plan, obviously to increase my earnings. So let's go back, and I am going to go to money. Just very quickly, you can see here that I've withdrawn all my money, so it's not there anymore. So I click on deposit, and then if I scroll down, so I want to go from coin payments, and I'm just going to, I'm going to just leave a couple of cents in here. So I'm going to do 11, let's say 11.50, just to cover some of the fees. 11.50, and then that sends it to deposit. So this is the amount, these are the fees. This is in total. So what I've got in there is actually going to cover that. Click on coin payments. I'm going to click on the BTC because that's the coin that I want it to be as. And if you've got coin payments, then just follow the instructions here. I think you do the same if you haven't got coin payments but you've got a Bitcoin address. You just fill this in, click on complete checkout, and then what this will do is it'll actually produce an address to send the details to if you don't have coin payments. But See, that's pretty much gone through. So the next step is just wait for this to go into the system now. So I suppose I've got to just return back to you guys and show you the next step about purchasing the levels. So bear with me. So the deposit process didn't take too long at all. We're probably talking about 5 minutes, probably under 10 minutes, so it's pretty good. So what I'm showing you now in the screen is my dashboard. So you can now see that I have purchased amount of just over $20. So I can actually purchase two level one plans. So that's what we're going to do right now. So the way to do that is you click on purchase on the left hand side, you click on plans, wait for the screen to refresh, just wait for it to come up. For some odd reason it's decided to slow right down. Okay, so let's just scroll down slightly. So because I still have level ones that I can purchase, it's still showing that. Once I hit 50 level 1 plans, then this will be removed and I can move on to the level 2 ones. But at the moment I'm just literally purchasing level 1. So price of level 1 is $10 each. I'm going to purchase 2, which is $20. That's what I've got, and then I'm going to pay via purchase balance. Click on that, and then you have successfully bought level 1 knowledge plan times 2. So if I go back to my summary screen, and you will see that I now have 49 cents in my my balance, which I'll keep for later. And then here are the plans. So this is not updated yet, but it will do. But my level 1 plans will turn to 33, so I'm almost hit the 50. I do have 2 level 3 ones there, but that was part of the testing phase before this was launched. I am part of the admin team, so that's why I've actually got 2 there. But for every other member, they'll have to work through the levels, so they'd have to purchase 50 level 1s, then they can move on to level 2, purchase those, and then move on to level 3. But that's pretty much it. That is withdrawing and depositing within PayOutPro. I hope that was helpful, and see you soon.